among all my companies were projected at 8.6 million. But inshallah, we're looking to get to 10 million, inshallah, by the end of the year.
Bro, this lineup of cars is crazy.
We're disrupting the multi-billion-dollar used car part trade here in Dubai, and our goal is to become the biggest used car part company in the world.
What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren.
This trip was 10K. I'll pay for it. 15K, I'll pay.
Really?
I'm y'all brother Amir, formerly known to some of y'all as Loon from Unfortunately Bad Boy Records.
I got that machine, man.
Yes, sir.
You see that 911 Turbo S.
So we started at 100 million and we went up to 1.5 billion. My primary role is to manage money for ultra high net worth individuals.
Alhamdulillah, it was fast.
I just exited a brand just before coming. I actually resigned from my post and potentially lost £2 million in liquid. So that's exciting. We took investment from Jay-Z and from Chanel and from L'Exotica. And
It was incredible.
we had a right blast, definitely.
Yo, Lambo's getting smoked!
This is unbelievable gathering, and some people have suggested to brother Abu Bakr that he should raise the price to 15 grand next time.
We have reached Area 51.
Oh, damn.
Alhamdulillah, Assalamu alaikum. Just very quickly, before we get into the vlog of our last Righteous Rides Mastermind. Sorry, that's Abu Bakr, you know him with his toys. Before we get into watching this vlog, I wanted to give you an opportunity to join us on our next Righteous Rides, which we're calling Drive to Paradise. If you want to have an opportunity to have access to 7, 8-figure Muslim entrepreneurs that are at the caliber of doing business deals with the likes of McLaren, Arsenal, Palm Angels, guys that when they come together, they do collaborate business together. They find clients here, they find investments here, and best of all, brothers who are on their deen, who actually care about the greater things in life as opposed to just the money. Now, if you want to be there at this next epic mastermind, you must apply at the link below. This is only for businessmen, those who are already 7, 8-figure. We make very few exceptions for people who are influencers or C-suite executives. But apart from that, the qualification is serious. This is not a false sense of scarcity. Go right now and apply, even before you watch the rest of this, because chances are that it might already be too late. With that said, apply, and then let's catch the rest of the vlog.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your brother Amir. This is the 3rd annual Righteous Ride. I'm gonna be in a 911 Turbo S. I'm pushing the problem right now.
We're really excited for the weekend. Looking forward to making some beautiful memories together.
I'm looking forward to really spending some good, decent quality time with a select few brothers, inshallah ta'ala. The cars are just an excuse to do that. Allah barak fi.
I'm from the US, now I'm local in Dubai, and I'm looking forward to the networking, the brotherhood. We got some amazing brothers from all over the world. I'm looking forward to that, inshallah.
I'm looking forward to just being with the brothers, man. Wherever we go, whatever we do is always a great time. So it doesn't matter the location, it's more so just being with this group of brothers right here.
Ya hala ya marhaba. Here with the big boys today. Looking forward to smoking everybody on the road.
Alhamdulillah, I'm looking forward to meeting the brothers, spending some time with them, you know. Obviously, you know, smoking them when it comes to the motorway, inshallah.
Alright, man, we got a great driver.
What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren. Huh? This is super confidential.
What's going on, people? Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah ma ba'd. So, we just started off the Righteous Rides road trip. Wallah, it's a beautiful day, man. We got a big jama'ah. How many cars? Like 30 cars? 20 cars? 19 cars. So, riding out strong, man. Alhamdulillah. If you missed it, you missed it. What can I say? What I love about this, man, is just good brothers that are on their deen, but at the same time, know how to vibe out, have a good time. A lot of networking happens, a lot of business opportunities. Brothers came last time, started doing business with each other. We're talking 8-figure entrepreneurs, mashallah, tabarakallah, you know? So, this is a beautiful thing, man, and this is special because we've got Zarir. Allah Barik. You're one of the main reasons I came today.
La wallah.
Wallahi.
Brother, you're the reason I came today. The McLaren is the icing on the cake.
Barakallah fi. By the time this comes out, you're gonna know this brother in the newspapers, and he's in Forbes. Check his name.
You? Remember the name. Zarir Saifuddin.
Walaikum assalam, brother.
Good drive, man. Got a bit competitive at the end, but alhamdulillah, we held it, man, in the Ferrari. Now we're going to go shoot some guns. Have a good time, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, it was fast. It was stressful. I'm like, what can I hold on to? I need to hold on to something, man.
Your heart racing.
We can't I'll just make it dua, it doesn't spin.
Hey, listen, that joint there is serious, yo. Yeah, that joint just sneak up, tap you on the shoulder, tell you move over. Coming through. Yeah, alhamdulillah. But it's beautiful. Like I said, the brotherhood is the real attraction. If you look at that, that's the real highlight.
Guys, we're at the shooting club, alhamdulillah. Started off the day with the cars, the brothers. Just gonna let off some whaps now, inshallah ta'ala, as we say in London. Well, I shouldn't say that, we don't live in London no more. We're gonna shoot some rounds, and then we're gonna go get some food by the beach, and then head off to the desert resort that Abu Bakr arranged. It's a beautiful thing, man. I was talking to Zarid, he was like, but remember the first one? We only had like 7, 8 cars. Now there's 19, you know? Allahumma barik.
That is a shot, man.
Yeah,
that is a shot.
Yeah, just by the third.
Yeah.
The supercar road trip, man. It's getting cracking.
How's the McLaren?
Wallahi, to be honest, I don't even know. I'm just having a serious conversation.
What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren.
But mashallah, look, guys, I just want to make it clear. Righteous and rich, this is where it's all happening.
Oh man, beautiful, bro. You know, before coming, I said I'm gonna drive it like a Corolla. I'm just gonna cruise and let the brothers have the fun. Once you get on it, man, there's no Corolla, bro. You just wanna get to the finish line first. So that's what we do. Even cruising.
Ready, chef?
No, he'll come next one.
What you saying? Allahumma barik. The training's been working.
Now I'm just going to go mad. That was just one, just to show you guys.
John.
Look at his precision here.
I blew it up.
Allahumma barik. How's the brother, Safi?
Oh, it's amazing. It's perfect.
Looking fresh, Allahumma barik. Fits you very well.
Hit up Abu Bakr if you want the best whips. Best whips. Hit up Abu Bakr.
How was that gun shooting session?
Alhamdulillah, it was really good, man. Brothers had a lot of fun, did a lot of shooting. Now we're going to head off and get some food, inshallah.
I'm taking the course, so I'm going to be a tactical officer. Yes.
Gosh, okay.
Yeah, same as Abu Bakr.
Okay, as in you've already been taking it?
No, I just registered right now. Yeah, so inshallah it should be good. You have to be able to know.
Yeah, 100%, Akhi.
Defend your things, you know?
Bro, this lineup of cars is crazy.
They just want to go for a spin, that's all.
This time we upgraded, got more cars, huh?
More cars, more brothers. Alhamdulillah, good vibes.
Yes, sir. Which one are you in?
I'm in the Lambo.
You're driving it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. This is a beautiful color.
Yeah, I got the drop top this time. Yeah, we had the Porsche last time. So yeah.
Bro, right now, we're at the beautiful beach by Sharjah. We've got my guys here. Got the main man, Mr. Abu Bakr. He's indoctrinating us. He wants us to move to Sharjah, so he brought us to this beautiful beach.
Ali, what's the story with the scar?
The scar is from the battle, man. But it's for another day, not today.
How big the market is over here. When I say we're a global used car part trade hub, imagine $1 billion used car part markets outside of the UAE get their supply from here.
That's what I'm trying to get to. He was on the first
They're very close.
I suggest that to you because you might be someone interesting for you to network. He knows who you are.
Does he know no balance? I don't know anything. You see what I mean? You need a DevOps guy. Yeah, bro.
Oh, you were telling me? Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, my bro? How you feeling, Jeff?
Alhamdulillah, man.
Yeah?
I'm gonna pray.
I want to make some money. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Let's go.
Best feeling, bro. Like, what's up?
That's what matters the most.
Yes, dunya and deen, man. We got both. Alhamdulillah. You are a guy in a different country. I love this, bro. Oh, I saw it.
This trip was 10K. I'll pay for it.
Oh,
Like
10K pounds or dirhams?
10K pounds.
Oh,
Pounds.
better.
15K. I'll pay.
Really?
Not more than that. Abu Bakr, don't put the price up though. Been networking, inshallah, a lot of good, successful brothers from different backgrounds, different countries.
Oh, better.
I got that machine, man. I'm in that banana right now. You see that 911 Turbo S, banana flavor.
That's the fastest car
Yeah,
here.
that's the Bumblebee.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
real joint.
Yo, Lambo's getting smoked!
Damn it!
Bro, my physical screams were drowned out by this car. What the hell?
Find that drive, fella.
It was amazing.
Oh, not bad.
I think we had a little separation at one point, so it's nice that we have little checkpoints to link up so everybody can, you know, recharge their batteries, get fuel, get water, stuff like that, you know?
We have reached Area 51.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I saw those solar panels. There's a bunch of them. Go! We have made it. Second place, coming in at the SVR.
Say that again?
Philly in the house, baby.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh. How's that? Sitting comfortable while betting.
Yeah, well, we just had a nice ride, man. Looking at the sunset, some beautiful sand dunes, nice brothers. Bye.
You guys found the sports mode in the McLaren.
Man, bro, we were just talking, reading.
What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren.
We're not even into cars. And then we had to smoke everyone. Like we were doing Muraja, we were reading from the kitab, you know what I'm saying?
The boat guy and the book guy smoked all the car guys.
We weren't even trying to, you know. Then they started talking crud. Actually, the funny thing is, we started the crud.
Huh?
We started the trash talking and we backed it up. Oh, of course, we always back it up. Absolutely.
It was incredible.
We had a right blast, definitely. Yeah.
Loved it. The drive up to the hotel was crazy.
Yeah,
You see the trees.
The scenery, yeah.
Smell like delicious food. Let's see what it is. Basically, bro, you know what it is? Me and Ziri, we're not even into cars. I don't even have a license. The guy himself just drives a rental. He rides boats. And we were just talking about marriage.
What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren.
We were just like revising Quran. Took some time out to read my book. Then we were like, you know what, bro? Everyone keeps saying, yo, where's the McLaren? We don't see the McLaren. I said, okay, if that's what you want. So we started calling them out. Then the brothers started pulling out. And one by one, they got smoked. First, what we did is we called the Lambos. We smoked the Lambos 2-3 times. It's funny. Once we left the Lambos, look at these guys. You guys doing crud? You guys doing crud?
No, if you said cap, you cap and you lie.
Astaghfirullah. And then we called out the Ferraris, right? We actually asked them to come, and they responded to the call, like good obedient. You know what we did? We smoked some ponies today. Some Italian ponies that smoked, by a British McLaren.
They said, what did Amari say? Amari said that the boat is my thing, but on the road I'm also king.
Because look, I can get you in there and I can
Otherwise, we have to Brothers, welcome to Righteous Rides Part 3. In this room right now, there are people that have so much to offer. It would be a travesty if you walked away not knowing exactly who's in this room. We had brothers who've connected on previous trips, made money together, connected, and so much more. If nothing else, just what you'll be able to learn. So I want each and every single one of you to just please introduce yourselves, but I don't want you to hold back. Let us know exactly who you are, because when we get into environments where we're around brothers, out of a misunderstanding of humility, you might not actually let us know who you are. We want to know who you are. Maybe we can break bread. Yusuf alayhi salam, he didn't hold back when he's brought out jail. He knew I could save these people. So he said, Ij'alni ala khaza'in al-ard. Make me in charge of the treasury. Why? I'm trustworthy and I'm very knowledgeable.
I've worked for the last 18 years in financial services. So I spent 11 years in London working for various institutions, hedge funds. 7 years ago, I moved to Dubai working in asset management. My primary role is to manage money for ultra high net worth individuals, which means people who've generated a lot of money in their businesses would come to me, and I would essentially advise them on their portfolios, long-term wealth planning. Apart from that, I also own an ice hockey academy. So I'm the largest ice hockey academy in the Middle East. I own a professional ice hockey team. I have an amateur league. And that's a hobby I've been doing for the last 2 years. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Your previous company, you guys
Yeah.
managed how much?
$1.5 billion, yeah. So we started at 100 million. I was part of the founding team there, and we went up to 1.5 billion. The new firm, we started with $400 million, so inshallah, will grow as well.
My name is Haris. I have quite recently also done Hijrah, echoing a lot of the voices in the room. I came in December and then in March with my wife and mashallah 6 children. So it's a full house. Background-wise, I was born in Wales, lived in London, lived in Cambridge, and then finally in Surrey. I just exited a brand just before coming. I actually resigned from my post and potentially lost £2 million in liquid. So that's exciting. Yeah. So yeah, I'll tell you the quick version. We took investment from Jay-Z and from Chanel and from Luxottica, and then I just lost control of my brand, and it went spiraled, and it was partnered with the LGBTQT guys, and I was like, you know what, it's not worth the money, you know. I had my nephews in like colourful onesies, my mechanics. I was like, what's happening? So just packed my bags, said, let's go, let's start again, inshallah. So I'm still a shareholder with that brand. What I do here is pretty much everything in the startup world. So a brother of mine, a friend, Faisal Dean, introduced me to Tahmeen, and then he said, look, come along with the guys. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed enough to, in my younger days, to have nice toys and nice cars. So I didn't even come for the cars. I came for the brothers. I wanted to meet everyone and just make some good memories with everyone. So I'm really looking forward to talking to you all. In terms of what I do, I'm involved in a group of companies, the Valor Group. We have, I'll just quickly run through some stuff. IT managed services, cybersecurity, AI. We're launching a luxury streetwear brand, Picture Me Rolling, inshallah. I'm bringing the pure electric brand to the GCC with McLaren cars. So we got the papaya color scooters coming soon. I represent a brand called Senzati. It's the only Mercedes V-Class that's upfitted. So if you come to my van, inshallah, everyone's welcome. It's a private jet in the back, literally. So it's pretty amazing. And my other business is called Food to Fertilizer. So I work with the Abu Dhabi government, Dubai government, schools to deal with the food waste issue in the UAE. So I don't know if you guys know, but we have a ni'mah of food, and 40% of the food that's produced in the UAE goes in the bin. About 50% of the food in Saudi goes in the bin. So I work with the government, with Aldar, with GEMS and some other people to deal with that issue. A, education, and B, we have a machine that we sell that turns food waste into fertilizer. So these are some of the projects, and there's a few other side hustles to the side hustles, alhamdulillah. But yeah, I look forward to meeting everyone, inshallah, building some good memories.
I used to work as a business consultant with Ernst & Young for many years. I left them in a senior management position to start an automotive technology company. We're disrupting the multi-billion-dollar used car part trade here in Dubai, and our goal is to become the biggest used car part company in the world. And I'm passionate about the sea. I'm one of the deepest, if not the deepest, free diver in the UAE. And a fun fact about me is I have a very fast boat in the sea. And on the land, I have a McLaren that smokes Ferraris and Lamborghinis. What's discussed in the McLaren stays in the McLaren.
Yeah. I'm y'all brother Amir, formerly known to some of y'all as Loon from Unfortunately Bad Boy Records. Myself, I was born and raised in Harlem, New York. I come from a long line of the wrong side of the road, stemming back generations. So it's something that was embedded in me. Since I became Muslim, for many people don't know, I was just telling my son, you know, my life has actually came full circle today. I became Muslim in this very emirate in 2008, 15 years ago. I became Muslim in Abu Dhabi in the lobby of Emirates Palace Hotel. And here I am in another snazzy hotel 15 years later. I'm a testament that Allah is the best at planners.
I was able to do a lot at a very young age. I revenued $1 million before I was 20, by the age of 20. I've went through many companies, and the reason I like to go through the multiple companies is to prove a point. That a lot of the times the biggest bottleneck is ourselves, and once we master certain laws, we can become successful in everything. I personally hold the opinion, might be a bit ignorant, but 6 figures isn't hard. But it's when it comes to scaling to 7 and 8 figures, that's when it becomes difficult. And I experienced it in my personal life. Alhamdulillah, this year, among all my companies, were projected at 8.6 million. But inshallah, we're looking to get to 10 million, inshallah, by the end of the year to push the projection. This is, of course, obviously across all the companies, alhamdulillah.
I started as a real estate salesperson when I was in 2013, 2014. Alhamdulillah, I ascended the climb. and I do real estate development now. So I bought a plot of land in Dubai that we're also developing, alhamdulillah. But the main point, I want to bring it back to this crowd here. We're going to meet a lot of people, shake hands with a lot of people. I make it a point for myself to follow up with these people, not for business, just to personally keep in touch. You never know what opportunities come from where. Like majority brothers that I have known from before have in some way, shape or form done business. For example, I'm a client of Brother Imran in his social media agency. And I have to tell you, brothers, it's been, I think, less than a month. I'm so blown away by the professionalism. And I'll tell you, I was a little bit skeptical going in, not on the product that it's going to be delivered or not. I was 100% because I know his character. Like whatever he's saying is going to be delivered, right? But the way the company runs, the operations, the salesperson, the way that it's organized, I'm mashallah so proud, like so happy. Like we have a Muslim organization that runs so efficiently, alhamdulillah. Brother Matthew mentioned Black Label. I'm a proud, alhamdulillah, in a good way, member of Black Label. And through just Black Label, I have made over 6 figures just networking and knowing people in Black Label. So the power of networking, and this is like real 6 figures, right? Power of networking is unbelievable. Then I have the brothers here, mashallah, David, Omar, Brother Usman, I know. I met Brother Omar through this Righteous Ride 2.0, and I told him, I met him once in April, then the next time I met him was in September, right? Like 4 months after. But the amount of talking we did with Omar and David, I felt like I know him forever. And we have, mashallah, done so much business together. So the point of all this is unbelievable gathering. And some people have suggested to Brother Abu Bakr that he should raise the price to 15 grand next time. But he's a really generous person.
And that's the point that I wanted to come to, brothers. There's many other examples of the Prophet's companions who I wanted to talk to you about. Talha ibn Ubaidillah, Zubayr ibn Awam, who were, by the way, from the 10 promised Jannah, who were extremely wealthy. When they died, they left behind estates that are equivalent to billions of dollars today. Yet, the point that I really want to get through is, what do they use that wealth for? They use that wealth to serve the deen of Allah. Yes, they had nice clothes. Yes, they had Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas. He had a palace that he lived in. But they served this deen. They took that money and they used it to spread the deen of Allah. Some would fund orphans. Some would fund widows. Some would fund da'wah. Some would build masajid. And so much khair would happen. Brothers, it's my hope that you guys will walk away today, and all of you are entrepreneurs, businessmen, or guys that work, very successful, good salary, money's coming in. Brothers, have a project that's for Allah's sake. That's the first point that I wanted to get through, my brothers, is to have a project for Allah's sake. Usually this ends with a fundraiser. There's no fundraiser here, brothers. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I want you to go and do something between you and your Lord. Brothers, the second thing is, brothers, you know what will destroy this wealth? Is sins. And sins will destroy your wealth like that. Sins will destroy your wealth in a way that is so severe and so quick, you will never see it coming. We all know Surah Al-Qalam. Allah tells a story of some young sons whose father was a generous man. He owned a garden. Pay attention, brothers. He owned a garden, and he would give 1/3 of what that garden would produce to the poor. Every year when the harvest would happen, they would know the poor would come. This is for us. When he died, the sons took over. They said, if we take that third and instead of giving it to the poor, we spend it and sell it, we'll become the richest people in the village. So they made a plan in the morning. They made a plan. They had a decision. It was just a decision. It was an intention. That's it. To in the morning take the harvest and sell it before the poor people would come. When they went to sleep, Allah said, فَطَافَ عَلَيْهِمْ طَائِفٌ وَهُمْ نَائِمُونَ. Allah sent a fire whilst they were asleep to burn their crops. فَأَصْبَحَتْ كَالصَّرِيمِ. And it burned everything until that luscious green garden became black. Guys, they didn't actually give the wealth away. They just intended. You know when a person just intends to do sin, just intends to do a sin, actively, I'm going to do this. Not a thought, but an intention to actually sin. Because of that, Allah can destroy everything that you earn within a second. Brothers, please stay away from sins. Brothers, fear Allah. Brothers, please, I beg you and I urge you by Allah, stay away from sins. It's not worth it. It will destroy you. And if you earn wealth which is haram, you will put in that inside of your kids, you put that inside your fam, it's gone. That's all your brother wanted to say. Now, we have some beautiful villas that we want to enjoy, swimming pools. I don't know if you guys are still up for it, but the pool party in my villa is still ready. One thing that we're going to do, inshallah, tomorrow morning is we're going to have a mastermind session. And what is a mastermind? It's basically where you benefit from each other. All of us, we have businesses, we have stuff that we're doing, we have bottlenecks, and someone else here has overcome the bottleneck that we're already in. So we're going to do a session here, inshallah ta'ala, 9 a.m. in the morning, and it's just going to be an opportunity for you guys, myself included, to benefit from one another, to help one another, inshallah ta'ala. So it's not compulsory, but I do think it will be really foolhardy to not come, because gatherings like this are very far and few. The diverse array of skills and competencies that we have is profound, and we could really benefit from one another, inshallah ta'ala. So 9 a.m. sharp, be here or be square. After that, man, you guys are free to chill. Guys, we just finished our networking session, alhamdulillah. The quality and caliber of brothers in this room is mind-blowing. And you know what? The fundamental thing here, it's not even about the 8-figure entrepreneurs, the 7-figure entrepreneurs, the crazy success and all of that. It's the deen. Like everyone here put Allah before money, man. That's even the brother Amir, previously known as Loon, he was like, he's just trying to process this gathering. Like he couldn't even imagine that this gathering would exist. Young brothers on their deen, doing well, very well. Alhamdulillah. Blessing, Allah. Now I'm about to jump in the pool, inshallah.
Like, wallah, it's like the advice came from the heart. So I'm emotional right now, alhamdulillah. I'm very happy to be here, alhamdulillah.
Oh man, this session was the most important session. It was an icebreaker session where all the brothers got to stand up, introduce themselves. I got to know all the brothers personally. Amazing, mashallah. You never know who you're sitting right next to, right? So many hidden talents, and by introducing, you get to know what everybody's up to. Alhamdulillah, man. This was amazing, amazing.
Alhamdulillah, very insightful. You know, it's good always. Any group, you know, that comes together for the sake of Allah is a blessed group. And alhamdulillah, I'm glad to be a part of it, always. Yeah.
Omar here. Yeah, the session today was absolutely uplifting. It's always a pleasure hearing from Brother Imran and everybody. It's a much larger group than last time, so just hearing everybody's stories and their entrepreneurial success, their journey to Dubai and Hijrah and all that stuff is it just confirmed that we made the right decision to come here and move here. So alhamdulillah, very happy to be here as always.
This is something that as a Muslim community really lack. We lack having other people who are relatively strong in their fields around us. And with this being said, like I've always wanted to have that kind of like brotherhood ever since I started practicing. Like Abu Bakr mentioned, he left his friends for the sake of Allah at the time. I had the exact same thing in my life. I was very lonely. When I was in school, I used to cycle home to pray because they didn't give us a prayer room. I used to go to the library and read Quran, go to my lessons, and that just was my life. I used to always make dua for something like this, and I feel like, yeah, if you're not here, then what the hell are you doing with your life? May Allah bless all the brothers here. Ameen.